That is the 25th of August 2010. Yesterday we launched our campaign to raise private funds for our second expedition to go back down into the Amazon and visit the sites that we previously went to. You have some things you want to say about that and some new data to release, so maybe you want to get started.
Right, well, first of all, we're sort of forced into this situation because we're going to have to try to generate enough interest for people to donate to support our trip down there. We have had great support from film companies, National Geographic, and other people. However, money's tight right now, and they tend not to want to take a risk with their money. So we are going to try and raise this money through the viewers to the site. So what I'll do now is I want to get right into the information that we're going to be that I want to reveal, and that is that at the confluence of the Napo and Amazon, there's a creature that lives down there that we believe is the largest living creature on earth. In ancient texts that can be read yourself, it's known as Leviathan. You can read it in Job chapter 41, and there are other numerous texts that you can read that will actually point you to this creature, Leviathan. From now on, though, I want to refer to this creature as Gog, the gatekeeper. And the reason for that is that it literally feeds at the confluence. And that's what it uses. And I call it Gog, the gatekeeper, which in turn also refers to ancient prophecy. Now, can you, Greg, give the coordinates of the Napo Amazon River and where this snake is?
Yeah, it's Site 1 coordinates that will take you directly to the snake is west 72 degrees 37 minutes 51.46 seconds, south 3 degrees 23 minutes 56.49 seconds, and they'll drop you right on top of it.
Right, now this TV documentary that was given that actually referred to this creature, and what it said was, it was a report by travelers in the Amazon, and they said they'd come across this huge shiny black wall and it was impassable. They couldn't get past it, and they actually followed it up the next day to a giant snake's head. Now this was encouraging to us because it confirmed the very fact that this creature exists. There's another thing too also, that if you can get an up-to-date picture, which we haven't got at the moment, this picture that you see of the snake at the confluence is many years old. If you can get an up-to-date one, you'll probably find that it's that if you go by those coordinates, that it's moved and it's not there.
You're referring to the image on Google Earth.
The Google image,
Yeah.
that image will not be there. If it's a living creature, it's gone. Now, if you gave the coordinates, Greg, so now I want to go on to the lake at Hamburgo. Now,
Yeah.
what coordinates are we given for this one?
Well, before I do that, you had mentioned that you, in future releases, when you get back, you're going to be going into more scientific details about how we've discovered how it feeds, how it's remained so elusive to scientists to date, and that's coming in future releases.
Yeah, we'll explain all that later on. Very interesting that this, how this thing has been able to evade detection for so long, but we found the answer to that. Now, do you want to give the coordinates for that, this lake, Hamburgo Lake?
Yeah, Hamburgo Lake is Site 2, and that's west 75 degrees 6 minutes 0 seconds, and south 05 degrees 9 minutes 30 seconds. and it'll drop you right down on top of the center of that thermal lake.
Right, now this thermal lake was first discovered by a couple of explorers over 100 years ago that stumbled on this lake that's volcanically charged, this thermal lake. And what I want to say is that from now on this will be referred to as the Valley of Dragons and a Lake of Fire. And that's what they actually found in the year 2007 or 2008. And you can learn more about this on the presentation 2009 under videos, the video tab on the our website. Now to conclude, I just want to say that a Babylonian seal, the Ish Stargate, an Aztec god, and an ancient prophecy. How are they all linked together? Only time can answer that question. Time that you spend looking at this website, and you'll find the answer to those questions. What links all these things together? From Babylon to the Aztecs in Mexico. I'll leave you with that thought and that opportunity now to look up at our website and to help us in our efforts to get down to the Amazon to find definite pictorial proof, plus also DNA.
Yeah, if I can just add to that, thanks Dad. You're going to start adding more releases when you get back from your travels in a month's time. We can confirm that we have the support of the Biological Sciences Department of a major university to train us and on the outgoing trip, and indeed to do the separate analysis of the samples that we'll be taking, you know, and pictorial evidence as well. But
you might mention at this time, Greg, I'm going to say, you might mention that if we are unable to raise enough funds to go down, we are not in this for the money, and this money will be refunded and or given to charity, whatever is required.
Yeah, I've put that on the site already. Yeah. But thanks very much. I just want to say, actually, yesterday I launched the donate button on bigsnakes.net. We already started to receive donations, so thanks very much for those. And you know, we look forward to as much or little support as you can give us, and we'll continue to release more information.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Wrap it up.